I'm Andrew, I'm 39 years old, and I'm from Newcastle. Who's your favourite?
Oh, I think it's Iris.
It's gotta be, she's from the northeast. She's the canniest. Time to go, man. I don't think the Dragons are gonna know what hit them when we hit the den. We're gonna bring some drama, we're gonna bring some theatre, we're gonna bring the best of pro wrestling. Hopefully, we're gonna put the Dragons in their back foot to the point where they get in their back pocket and give me a bit of money.
Yo, 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 Dragons, I want you all to make some noise. My name is Man Like DeReiss, and I'm a wrestler at North Wrestling, and I am the champion.
Yes!
And I'm here to offer all...
Yeah. No. You're not. I don't care about these piles of money and this investment. I'm Rory Coyle, and I'm here for the biggest prize in pro wrestling, that North Wrestling Championship. So what do you say? On Dragon's Den, let's go.
All right, then let's go.
Yeah, let's go. You join. You join me.
All right, then go on.
Whoa!
That's the Dragons. He's out. Whoa. No. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Well done, guys.
Sorry about that.
I'm Andrew, I'm the owner of North Wrestling, a modern pro wrestling company based in Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm here to ask you for £60,000 of investment for 25% of my business. So I fell in love with wrestling when I was a kid. I used to sit on the couch with my dad and we used to watch it on a Saturday morning. As a teen, I used to go to live wrestling shows, and as an adult, I take my kids to wrestling shows too. So 8 years ago, I started North Wrestling. I used everything that I had learned on the way as a fan to start that company. The vision for North Wrestling is the ultimate variety show. I want to put a show on that has the biggest superheroes against the hardest supervillains, David versus Goliath. I want to create a community around what we've done. I want the audience to feel like me and my dad felt when we watched wrestling on a Saturday morning. I knew that we had done this with our biggest show last year with 700 people in an arena in Newcastle. But we have to take it to a wider audience. I'm asking for your investment in the magic that is pro wrestling. Thank you.
An impactful pitch from wrestling impresario Andrew Bowers.
Guys, thank you very much. That was really entertaining.
Brilliant. Well
Thank
done,
you.
guys.
Well done.
Andrew is seeking £60,000 in return for a 25% share in his company.
We're friends again.
An all-action demo might have floored the Dragons, but will the business pack a similar punch?
Andrew, that was quite a little performance.
Yeah.
So if I'm to invest in your business,
Yeah.
describe to me what is your business? What am I invested in?
We're a ticket selling business, first and foremost. My job is to sell tickets.
Okay.
But in a modern world, we also have, there's other forms of revenue. So merchandising's a classic one. But also it's the kind of residual online video stuff that we do. So we try and tell a lot of stories on social media. And with that comes many other revenues.
Okay, so give me an example. Your next big fight night. How many people do you expect on that night?
So we estimate 700 people getting through the door.
And how much ahead?
So that would be, we tier the prices. So the entry point is
Average?
£28. So we're averaging at about £35 on average.
Right.
We are looking then to sell 700 of them. So if you can do the quick math on that, I guess.
21 grand?
Yeah. So to run a show probably costs us somewhere around 15 and 16,000 pounds at the moment.
So it's quite a low margin.
Yeah, low margins to a certain extent.
Low margin. So give us the last few years of revenue and gross profit and net
So
profit.
last year we made 43,000 pounds worth of revenue. Gross profit was 17,000 pound with a net of 2,000 pounds.
Is that after paying yourself?
No,
Because you can't be paying yourself at 17 grand.
no.
You know?
I'm not paying myself at the minute.
So how are you living?
So I'm a graphic designer. I'm a creative.
You got a side hustle. Oh, this is a side hustle.
I work
And
for.
work out.
Yeah. This is probably the side hustle that is
Right.
becoming the main thing. But I work in wrestling as well. I work as a consultant for another wrestling company as well. So I get paid for that. Yeah, I'm a creative hustler.
Andrew, hi.
Hi, Peter.
Great impact.
Thank you.
Really good. In essence, it is what it says on the tin, really. And you said it. It's a ticket-selling event business.
Yeah.
If I compare this to other similar events, doesn't your business need a sort of a hero name that will bring an audience? So, for example, we all know The Rock.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you what the event is or what he's part of, but I could tell you that if The Rock is going and he's turning up, he's going to sell tickets. Is that not what you really need to do to bring the following?
Absolutely. I think breaking into the mainstream is bringing something that non-wrestling fans can recognize and go, right, who's this? Or something that surpasses what pro wrestling is.
Yeah.
I think.
So what's your plan there? Who's the most famous wrestler in the UK?
So Joe Hendry is a big name in the UK. He's contracted over to a big company in America, but he performs over here as well. See, the issue with wrestling, or pro wrestling in Britain, is we have for pound, we create some amazing talent, but they have to leave the British Isles to then go on and be a star.
And what's the largest event in the UK for wrestling?
So the largest event isn't run by a British company, I would say. I think British companies are all on the same level at the moment, of which we're probably up there with 700 to 800 people. The largest events, though, are with WWE or AEW. They bring their show to town. They sell out all the way through wherever they go.
But then when you look at that scale, though, when you say that you're up there with those players and you're generating 17k gross profit,
Yeah.
I think that sort of says the issue, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The scale of the opportunity potentially isn't there.
Possibly, but I think when you break into a mainstream market and you get more people in, the actual costs of running a show, they're relatively negligible to what revenue you can bring in from a wider audience.
Andrew, hi.
Hi.
I might be wrong, but I think I might be the only dragon who's actually ever put on wrestling matches.
Have you actually?
I think that was a pretty
safe
fair
saying
guess.
that?
Yeah.
So in my holiday parks,
Of course.
we used to put on wrestling matches every week for many, many years. But they slowly dwindled. Less and less attendance. And actually, at one point, we just thought this is old-fashioned.
Yeah.
So brace yourself for these words. This is old-fashioned.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not a thing of the future, and it's not attracting people. So we're talking 20 years ago. So what's actually happened to the market? Are there more people going to see wrestling, less people going to see
There's
wrestling?
loads more people going to see wrestling now than there was back then, and the audience has changed as to who it was. I think if you look at buying habits as well, people are buying experiences rather than just going out on an ad hoc night out.
But the evidence says differently, because the evidence says, and these are your words, our wrestlers are leaving these aisles to go and wrestle in the US.
Yeah.
That tells me there's an issue with the audience size in the UK.
That's supplementing what they do in Britain. The reason that they go to the US is because wrestlers want to get signed by the WWE or AEW over there because they're the only alternative to actually giving you a career as a wrestler. We don't have that here.
What you're not asking yourself, Andrew, is why?
Demand.
Stephen has got the answer.
Yeah, of course, it's economics.
Why? It is economic. If there were enough people here,
Yeah.
who were that interested in what you... Now, there's loads of it, you know, you get thousands of people. We're talking a population of 65 million. There are not enough of those people to actually support the industry to the level at which it can be supported in foreign territories. I mean, that's just how economics works. No?
Well, yeah, maybe, I think, but you know, you see the audiences that are watching wrestling over here, and they are huge. It's about tapping that and giving them an alternative to American wrestling.
Andrew, when I was young, I spent all my childhood watching wrestling. And then at some point when it came off TV, that demand for wrestling and that sort of obsession with it, me and my brothers, switched over to other things like boxing. And now the UFC rose out of nowhere. British boxing's at an all-time high. Now influencer boxing is selling out stadiums up and down the country. And wrestling seems to have vanished. And now it's only left at WrestleMania, which is like once a year when my timeline again talks about wrestling for one day. And then after WrestleMania, it's gone again. So when I look at this business, I go, actually, to win here, we have to cultivate broad cultural demand in wrestling again. And honestly, to win in that race, you'd need tens of millions of dollars potentially. So with the 60K here, I think we could accelerate this business, but not to a point where I'd make a return as an investor. So I'm going to say that I'm out.
Thank you.
Andrew.
Hi, Peter.
I think this is a great business for you, and I hope it continues. But as an investment, there's a ceiling to the opportunity here, and I can't see how I could extract any money out of it. So for that reason, I'm out. But thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Andrew,
Yes.
at the end of the day, I can't see how giving you 60,000 of my hard-earned money, I can't see a return on it. And for that reason, Andrew, I wish you all the best, but I'm out.
Thank you.
Andrew, from what I saw on that screen there, you're putting on a very good product.
Yep.
That isn't the problem. In fact, the fact you're putting on a good product has kind of worried me a bit,
Okay.
because you are putting on a good product,
Yeah.
and it hasn't whooshed off. It's a business for you. It's a business of passion and love and community, but it's not an investment for me. I mean, I never thought I'd say these words. I think I've left my wrestling days behind. But you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I won't be investing. I'm out.
Thank you very much.
So that just leaves the local lass.
How
Howie.
What does that mean?
I don't know if anyone's ever actually defined what that means, or there's a general understanding
Just a
of it.
general
It's just
Howie.
a good word. Howie.
Doesn't how
Anyway.
How
I got excited when you came in. I loved the performance. I loved the presentation of it. When you were talking, I'm thinking, oh, this is brilliant. But when you described the business opportunity, it's not exciting, really. So I'm going to politely decline the offer and say all the best, but I'm out.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck, Andrew.
Thank you very
Follow
much.
your passion.
Thank you for the opportunity.
A high-octane arrival, but much lower-key departure. Unlike his wrestlers, Andrew couldn't twist any arms and must leave the den without a deal.
I feel disappointed we didn't get investment, but the Dragons were real fun to talk to. And I've taken a lot away from it.
There's a bit of excitement for the den.
I enjoyed that.
Do you know what's quite nice, though? It's quite nice to see a fight from the contestant perspective in the den rather than the Dragons.
I don't know, I learnt some moves there.
Oh,
It's
wow.
coming.
It's the elbow.